Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. In the last part we, basically we just kind of cut off due to, some tiredness. To be honest, I don't exactly remember what happened last part. But in this part, we are going to go ahead and go right back into the Divine Beast Cave. Real quick, let me just check how my weapons are doing. Oh, I didn't customize, please. Alright, we've got some good attachments so far. I can't complain, really. I will... Yeah, I'm definitely going to break down weapons and put it on the Bastard. Granted, I'm pretty sure some of you are all like, no, you should go for this weapon or something. But to be perfectly honest, I don't ever give a game a perfect Let's Play. In fact, to be perfectly honest, I've never actually fully beaten Dark Cloud. I've gotten to the final boss, at least, but that doesn't really count when you haven't beaten them. Either way, welcome to the 10th floor. There's only 6 Atla. And let's get this party started. Alright, this isn't a special floor or a limited zone. Come on. And down for the count. Oh, I forgot about that. Sometimes the undead will rise right back up when you kill them. It's rare, but it can happen. Guard in the middle sod. Yeah, once you explain everything there is to this game, it's actually very lacking of commentary, to be perfectly honest, because there isn't a whole lot to say after that. All you can really point out are new enemies and the different kinds of weaponry. And eventually I will start talking about the whole fishing and deal. Alright. I can roll with the dasher. Oh, he had Tron's Crest even. Now at this point, people would say it'd be a good idea to ignore all the enemies. Not me. Damn it. There is a water source on this level, but granted, I'm poisoned out. Dron's Windmill. Now that's a very important building. We need to complete this in order to proceed with the dungeon. Thank you for some revival powder. I couldn't speak because I was being attacked. I'm going to prop that right into my active items area. And we're not going to eat that premium chicken. It's just not entirely worth it. So let's go ahead and get to that water source. This sucks. I'm going to have to one hand. Yes, I've gamed one-handed, but I had to sniffle. Okay. Chris Knife's ABS is full. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Again, like I'm constantly saying, this is neither a good nor bad idea when it comes to upgrading weapons that you're not going to focus on. Because, I mean, this way, at least you're not wasting any statistics from any other attachments. Ooh, a treasure key. That's used to open weapon chests. They're also very pricey when sold. But, granted, if you miss guessing what the chest has inside, what the chest trap is, then... well, for one, you can dodge explosion, and two, it doesn't disappear or anything. Granted, that would be proper punishment if you did have to screw up the guess. Oh. Rocking off. Obviously this thing spins around. Crap. Ah! Okay, it's... okay. It also... crap, crap, crap. Get away from me. Okay. Killed it. Only just. Go ahead and repair this thing. I'm not a big fan of any circular enemy that spins around like this one. That spins around like that. That's just highly, highly, highly annoying. They're very difficult to deal with when they start spinning, because all you can really do is run away, else you're going to get flattened. Because they don't experience the knockback if you hit them while they're rolling. Thunder Gem, that's semi-useful. More useful for selling, in my opinion, because I don't ever use thrown items. However, there is one thrown item in particular that I recommend you save. Come here. There we go. No oil for those wheels yet, which is surprising because at some point, and mind you, the item is extremely rare as is, you will eventually grab some oil for that little mine cart, so you can go into the back room. Granted, like I said, it's a rare instance. Alright, he wasn't rolling, so it's good for me, not so good for him. Ah, crap, there's another one. A ladder, which is for the windmill. Not Dron's windmill, I don't believe. Dron's windmill is a special windmill. It's actually that very huge building that we saw in the introductory cutscene. Not the first one that was before the game, but I mean when we hit start. Why am I in here again? I just kind of opened up the menu to do something. I don't rightly remember. Oh yeah, that's right. So I was going to show this as an example, because right down here, here's Dron's windmill. As you can see, it's not exactly what you'd think it would be. However, we do need to go ahead and start constructing it, because it's very important that we do. Obviously, nobody lives here, so it's already available to us. And, yeah. Anyway, auntie with a small daughter, a little fireball. We don't have either of them. We do have a lamp and a... don't have a fence either. Alright, that's it. But as you can see, we only have 3 more buildings to get. So we will see if we do happen to stumble upon them. Here's the small windmill number 3. I am just off in terms of pronunciation today. Small windmill number 3. There it is. Go. So loot what's in this chest. Another endurance. Okay, killed it. Same time, hurt myself. I'm gonna ignore you. Come on. Let's get there before I die, please. Which is very easy to do when you have a Dron's Feather. These things are like the best item to take into a dungeon, because, I mean, it just speeds things up so much. And since this isn't like a typical RPG where there are random encounters, rather there are predefined enemies and they're randomly generated. Oh! Stop rolling, please. Stop rolling! Did you stop? Okay. If you get it just right, you can easily beat them when they're starting to roll, but else you're going to find that you'll have to do what I did. Run around in circles until they stop. Okay, let's go on to the next floor. Yeah, as you can see, once you have the shops available, you can just stay down here as long as you like until you either A, want to leave for, I don't know, fishing, or you complete the dungeon. In which case, if you complete the dungeon, then, well, a new one's going to be in. Oh! As you can see, we were Nathan when we went down here. And as from Mysterious Force, Zhao was summoned. In other words, in all basic sense, we were stuck playing Miss Kitty Cat here. Granted, she's not a bad character, but she's fairly weak at this point. Okay, that was close. Hopefully we do find a weapon chest for her, so that way we have a better slingshot than her basic wooden one. Ooh, speed +1. That's useful. Alright, Opar. These things are annoying, because they do inflict the status ailment, GUI. And like I said before, that slows you down. Thankfully, big guy is so slow he can't really get us, so I can just take pot shots. However, do avoid his front when he dies, because he does send out a last stand attack that will give you the GUI status if you're right in front of it. Just make sure we're not parched. Big open. Ow. Well, it's always safe in case you don't know there is a water source. So go ahead and use your water. Yeah, as you can see, the slingshot's damage is based upon how close Zhao is to the enemy. So, I mean, point blank, I do 5 damage, but I think that is the basic attack power of the weapon. Oh no, the attack is 4. So I suppose you do a percentage more when you're up close. So far it looks to be 25%. Else you will do about, yeah. Oh. Yeah, every attack this dude does has status elements behind it, so. I'll repair the wooden slingshot, calm your pants. Okay, more stand-in powder in case we die. However, in special floors like this, if the character you're playing as dies, you're forced to get out of the dungeon, basically, unless you have revival powder on hand. There we go. The longer this lasts, the better. Because I'd rather not have a broken slingshot on my hand. Granted, we have repair powder, and if the slingshot breaks, oh crap! That's not something you want to fight this early on. It's a dragon, and it has very close to about like 60 HP, and Zhao is not going to do much damage to it, even like point blank. As you can see, I'm only doing 1. It's got a lot of defense, a lot of HP. It'd be much better if I had Nathan out. Plus, it does that. I'm going to tactically retreat. Yeah, I'd recommend you avoid these things, but they give a lot of abs. So, I'm going to try to fight it. Just going to keep moving around it. Come on, big guy. And besides, we don't have Dron's Crest yet, so. Alright, I'll repair it. Criminy. I would imagine these things would be weak against, like, ice. And, of course, Dragon Slayer would be very useful. Come on. We almost have it, but at the cost of, like, 1.5 slingshots. Come on. Yeah. As you can definitely tell, I'm just trying to kill this thing for the abs, really. I mean, Zhao needs it. I don't really use her that often once we go to later dungeons. Okay, so this is officially taking 2 wooden slingshots to kill him. And dead. Nope, dead. Nope, dead. Criminy. Yeah, if you were watching my abs, I think it skyrocketed a little bit. So, yeah. Oh, Zhao is, like, the best against flying enemies, because, I mean... yeah, it's just really easy to hit them with her. Either way, let's go ahead and round the bend. Here's the exit, so we know where that is now. Okay, Opar. Dasher. Let's see what's in these chests first. Treasure key. I don't think I've explained it, but on floors where you're forced to play a specific character, unless it is Tone, which never happens, I think, there are no Atla, so don't worry about it. It's not like they'd be jerks and put Atla on the floor. That's not randomly generated, as I said, that's preset. You can draw parallels from my Let's Play and somebody else's Let's Play. Combat with Zhao is just a little iffy. This jerk will guard a lot, so I can technically retreat. Thankfully, the wooden slingshot is almost full ab, so I can upgrade it. Which would be very useful at this point, because 4 damage is just not enough. And no, I'm not going to attach anything to it, because I'm going to break it down like I'm doing for Dagger and Crystal Knives. Master Jackets are, like, not fun to fight either. They take a long time to kill Zhao as well. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put some use to that. I'd rather not burn up all my items, so there we go. Fair bit of damage. Come on. Oh, that was close. I'd prefer to do 3 damage rather than just 1 point of damage. Come on. You're almost dead. There we go. Works for me. Alright, we already slayed the Opar here, so let's move on. Yeah. Xiao's slingshot definitely doesn't take a whole lot of apps to fill up. So that's very useful. Oh, and additionally, as you get more characters, they can do more things, but if it's restricted to a specific character, I think, well, yeah, it's definitely that the obstacles that are randomly generated are also restricted. That's a nice way to avoid getting damage. Ah, there we go, another map. Yeah, there's a map for every floor. There's like, oh, that was done with me. Alright, the abs are full. Let's upgrade this baby. You want to save repairing until after you upgrade, because its weapons HP always goes up by 2 points. However, we are doing more damage. Because, yeah, we couldn't do 7 before. And 3 would have been at a closer range. So now there's actually a larger interval of damage at certain ranges. So that means, see, now we can do up to 4. Very useful, in my opinion. Nah, I don't want to fight you. I'd rather fight your buddy back here. Come on. End it. Yeah, I'd much rather. Do I already have Drawn's Crest? No, but I have 2 treasure keys. Will that work? Sadly, no. You can't use treasure keys to go on. Granted, that'd be a good use of them. You can sacrifice a treasure key to go on to the next floor. I suppose in exchange, I don't know. Treasure keys sell for a lot as is, so I mean... Come on. Stop being a div. I'm waiting. The reason why I don't do this to the dragon is that because it can gore me. Oh, thank God you had the Dragon's Crest. And being gored by a dragon is not fun. More standing powder. Again, it's practically useless on this floor because, well, Nathan cannot stand in for Xiao. Jeez, we're already running out of repair powder. This is ridiculous. Oh, out of my way. I'm going to refill on water. And besides, it's on the way. And go ahead and proceed to the next floor, which we can switch back to Nathan or Tone, as I've constantly reiterated. So that way, we're not breaking a slingshot anymore. Granted, Xiao is a good character, but to be most effective with her, you have to be practically right up close and personal with all the enemies. And that's just not typical of a ranged character. Either way, let's go to the next floor. We're still Xiao, but as you'll see, it's not a special or a limited zone, so we can't switch back to Tone. Granted, he's still poisoned, so... Out of my way. Out of my way. Water? If that wasn't on this floor, then we would have been in some serious trouble. We got a cabin. Alright. Oh! That was close. Oh. Stop it! Master jacket. Let's see. Stamina drink. I'm actually going to use that. That way we can get rid of this poison. Alright. Now we're pumped full of energy. So we're going to do extra damage, have extra defense. I don't think I clarified what stamina does when we had it the first time around. But I mean, that's basically all it does. It gives you extra defense, it gives you extra offense. Got Carl. Another Thunder Gem to make up for the one we used as Xiao. And I mean, as I've said, there is the glitch where if you use a stamina drink or have the stamina effect while you have a negative effect, such as poison on you, Oh, that's house. It will wear off as it did just then, so we're no longer poisoned. You're dead. I'm going to repair my weapon before I engage you. You'd be surprised how many repair powders I normally carry around with me. I mean, we don't have the... Crap. Screwed that up. There we go. Right, we still don't have any tram oil. Maybe one of the chests will have one, but I guarantee you they probably won't. Come on. Just keep running. Just keep running. Ooh, big chest. However, this is a fake. Want to know how I can tell? Like I said, these things are very rare, so if you ever find one, especially in later floors of a dungeon, assume it's a king mimic. Which is what that thing is. Basically, it's just a mimic, except it's mimicking a weapon chest, and it is also very large. Now, ooh, more power-up powder. Like I said, the rarity of that. Well, I don't think I explained that the rarity of power-up powder is just incredible, but it is, in all actuality. I mean, you don't usually get it, or even so much find it. Oh, God! Stop chasing me! Okay. I was a little scared there when I still locked on. He starts speeding up. Oh. Alright. As you can see, some of the combat can be a little amusing when you're watching somebody else do it. But when you're doing it, it's like you're just practically screaming. Yeah. Statues do give a little bit of ABS. Man, I need to repair this weapon again if I'm going to fight any more rock enemies. Okay, cave bat actually one hit. Get over here. You poisoned me, I swear to God. I plan on getting to the close to the bottom of this dungeon. I kind of find it funny that I just said that I was going to save this for, like, when we needed to, but granted, I'm not. Carl, Alnet's baby brother. As you can see, Alnet's house is right there. He's right there. They actually do have stairs, so give them that. And they also have a llama like us. However, obviously, you cannot interchange them. Just keep going. Ah, great. We're gonna have to exit this dungeon for some more repair powder eventually. Okay, we're running low. I don't usually like carrying one repair powder. It makes me feel a little vulnerable. Okay, we got the torch, which is also for Dron's windmill. So give it that. There. And no, it does not automatically place it. You do have to figure out where it goes. So for characters, this can be a little annoying because they're all circles. Hag's house. I love how her name is Hag. Come here, rocking off. I didn't say bite me, you jerk. Sometimes they stop rolling, sometimes they don't. Thankfully, it didn't bite me again. Alright, he had Dron's crest. Alright, would like to level up this Chris knife again. It's just very useful when you do that. Cool. And let's just keep going. Oh, wow. I got him mad. Whoop. That was close. That would be close. And no matter what, we got him. Alright. The apps are full, so let's go ahead and upgrade this weapon. If we wanted to, we could use the 2 power-up powders we have and upgrade it twice and then break it down and equip it to the Bastard. However, for now, let's just keep it as is. We want to create a superior weapon with it. Usually, I don't try to risk 2 hits, so don't try that at home, kids. Granted, I don't know if walking statues would be around today. Okay, we have Alnet, who obviously lives in Alnet's house. So, some smart aleck would be like, no, she lives in Claude's house. Just to be all mean about it. we go. Now we do have the 2 characters here, so we can figure out, like, whose item is which. Let's go ahead and take a quick drink from the spring and get out of here. Because, I mean, we still have 1 repair powder, but, like I said, that's making me feel a little on edge. Let's see, Drawn's Crest. We won't leave the dungeon yet, but I will consider it, trust me. So, to the next floor. We're almost getting to the bottom of the dungeon. By the way, we're getting very close. Oh, wow. This does happen occasionally, but at least now we know where the exit is. It's just right in front of the entrance. Alright, there's a spring here, which is very useful. In some aspects, this game is kind of like Minecraft. You have to work with what you got. Alright, we do have the llama, so that's finished with. Granted, nobody's in either the hag's house or in Laura's house, but we'll get there. Once we have, like, all the characters in there... Oh, Drawn's bone. That goes for Drawn's windmill. Not items. So, I mean, blade's made for Drawn's windmill. And that goes here. Then we're going to need Drawn's. Another thing of Drawn's, I would assume. Spoil what it was. Okay, there's a lamp. I think we've been recording for a little while. Like I said, this game, once you start playing, it's really hard to put it down. Go ahead and get this Atla. Open the chest over there. I doubt it's a mimic, but there's always a chance after a certain floor. Gina, who happens to be living in Laura's house, I believe. Cute girl who adores Nathan. She's a little young for me, though. Let's see, what do we have here? A Mage Slayer. I'm not going to say that's useless, but at the same time, I'm not going to say that's useful. Granted, we're starting to fill up our attachments bag, and that's not the best thing in the world. Okay, move down. Ah, that happens. Drawn's feathers will break. They're not, like, key items or anything. Ooh, crap. Okay, I need an emergency repair. Got it. Last thing I want to do is have this thing break, as I've been working on it for so long. Alright. Ooh, a throbbing cherry. Don't think we want that, to be perfectly honest. I think you can use it as fishing lure, but I don't think we want it. One enemy I don't want to engage close combat. Switch out to Zhao. Besides, she could use some work on the slingshot. Yep. As you saw, the models do stay there as... Well, I actually didn't know that. But their hitbox does stay there because the bat didn't take any damage when I shot at it, even though I was locked onto it. Okay, switch back to Nathan for this fight. He just does more damage, and this enemy is not annoying to deal with close range. There we go. Now, I forgot we don't have Drawn's Feather. Once that breaks, it's a good idea to have someone in reserve, because as you can clearly see, I'm not... Well, you can't really see, but I'm not really enjoying the fact that it's broken. Oh, great. Something that is annoying to deal with in close combat. Zhao isn't strong enough to handle it. However, when you do hit it, it does experience knockback. Granted, I don't like fighting it in this tight hallway. These things can gore you, so be very careful of that. Now, if I want to, I could switch out to Zhao right now and give all the experience to her. I'm actually going to have to switch to the other crystal knife. Like I said, I don't really want to use this yet, not until I can figure out what I want to do with it. Alright, the last few Atla are this way. Got an urn. I would imagine this would go to the hag, considering that, well, you know, she's old, she keeps valuable items. Tricycle. Probably for the little girl. Okay, we're gonna have to switch to Zhao here. Get across this gap. It would be interesting to see, like, after you use a character like Zhao on a certain area like that, that you're just restricted to them over there. It'd be interesting, but then if there was Atla over there, you'd be pretty screwed. Ooh. Oh, yeah, see, it can gore you. Yeek. Okay, thankfully he had Dron's Crest, but we need to switch to another weapon, and the dagger is our last weapon, so it's our only option. Auntie Laura. Oh, I always mix up select with switching weapons. Let's go back here. Dagger. Yeah, this thing is just weak. Yeah, as you can see, you can swing faster if you just do it right, rather than the typical 5-hit combo, which is really weird. We do... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to engage in anything else, but there does appear to be a chest over here. Guarded by a dragon. Oh, it was just a map. Well, that's useless at this point, especially once the last chest you open. Does that mean you have the magic crystal, and probably already have the entire map explored, so... Ooh, getting thirsty, and we only have the premium chicken. I'd prefer to say the premium chicken for, like, critical health situations. 'Cause like I said, that gives you a full heal. Whereas bread would give you, like, 50 HP of healing, which is not bad, because the maximum amount of HP, like, any character can have is around, like, 200. Okay, we're almost there. We're going to take a drink, and then we're going to get out of here, because I do need repair powder. Full? Alright. How much gold do we have, anyway? 155. That's not bad, considering we did buy a bunch of junk. It's not necessarily junk, but I mean, come on. Powder to repair your gear, that's just a little weird. Alright, so let's get out of here for now.